where are these people going to go? We know they ain't going back to France, right? That ain't going to happen. So where does the government put them? Next to you. Not only will it be social housing, like, council housing.
Well, it's not going to be next to you, is it? I mean, you're quite happy out there in Spain. I don't know. You keep commenting and saying things about what's going on in the UK when you fled. You fled. You literally fled from this country out of fear. You've got no right to be commenting on things that are going on in this country and pay back the money. What money? What money could you possibly be talking about? Are you talking about the money that you have on your super chats that are constantly turned on? Which money are you talking about? Your opinion on what happens with the illegal migrants in this country, or where they're going, or what they're going to do, has nothing to do with you anymore, because you fled. You ran away because you're a coward.
Etc. But they'll also be busy buying up private homes that have been built for private buyers, which means they could end up spread across the country all over the place. But
look, I'm not falling for his talk, right? I'm not falling for anything this man is involved in. Nothing. Because I will not forget the way he behaved last year. I refuse to forget the way he behaved last year.
I wish I had the number.
The Bell Hotel.
Let me just go looking and see what else he's been up to. He seems to think he's very important and that his opinion matters. No, when you flee this country out of fear, your opinion no longer matters, to be quite honest. Let's see, Epping, Victory, right, absolute clown. What's this? Epping Victory.
So it transpires that the government have been breaking the law with the migrant hotels. Epping obviously is the first to fall, and there could well be many others, but don't get overly excited, because Epping's gain is some other.
Well, who are you to tell people not to get fucking overly excited? What's it got to do with you? You're out in Spain. You've got your own illegal immigrants to deal with out there. You worry about them, and we'll worry about the ones here. Yeah, because it's got nothing to do with you. And yes, we all know the pitfalls of what's happened with Epping. We all know it could all change, because the government is sneaky. We know this, right? We don't need the likes of you to tell us. That is an actual fact.
And then you go up to Birmingham, where they are banning and removing Union Jacks and St George's.
How would you know? You don't live here. You must spend a lot of time online watching what's actually going on in the UK, because you fled. You're a coward. You're the worst kind of person. You're the sort of person I've got no time for. You fled.
Now, the last time I looked, assisting in a crime was called aiding and abetting. This means if someone helps or...
Well, you should know, because your phone is full of police officers. You made that very clear. Full of police officers who you're friends with. So you should know all about the law, because you can ring them up at any time and ask them whatever question you want answered. Got no time for you. Yeah. You fled.
Yeah, I've got a good one for you. This is a question for everyone, so make sure you share it and let's have some honest answers. If Tommy Robinson had said and done the same thing that Ricky Jones said and did, and if he had the same jury, do you think they'd have found him not guilty? I believe not only would they have found him guilty, they'd have reinstated the bloody death penalty just for him.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. They may have found him guilty, but they wouldn't have reinstated the death penalty. I mean, you really are a joke of a man, aren't you? I mean, I'm doing this very quickly because I don't have the time, the energy, or the compulsion to spend a lot of time on you, actually, and your thoughts and opinions. about this country anymore. You fled. And I'm going to constantly repeat it. You fled. You're a coward. You ran off to the safety of Spain because you felt that, well, I don't know how you felt actually, but you did make it very clear that you hardly knew Tommy Robinson and you'd only actually spoken to him once, didn't you? So why don't you fuck off with your opinions? No one cares. No one's interested. And be happy in Spain. And stop remarking and saying things about this country. This country doesn't recognise you. You've got Spanish citizenship now. Be happy as a Spaniard.